We must pay homage to him.
All right. I guess now we go on to Yasuke. I have not seen that at all. So
that is one I did recently complete early this morning. First thing I gotta give big ups for is actually there's a lot of things I gotta give big ups for, but the immediate things that come to mind are the score, the soundtrack throughout the film. I definitely spent some time with that as far as the action hits go. It was like a good combo. I don't even know what you would really call it, but like the hip hop tech with also like Japanese undertones, you know, like Japanese flutes and string instruments like that. I thought that was pretty dope in some of the fight scenes. The fight scenes in general were like mad decent. What I was originally expecting was them to go like full on feudal era like Japan as far as like samurai fights go. Like it's just gonna be like more how do you want to say it, like intricate with the animation, like for the actual like, you know, real life, you know, physical prowess of samurais as well as like the swordsmanship style, like that kind of stuff. So I'm not sure if y'all even checked out like any episodes, but that's not the show. Not really. Like that's like the base, but I mean there's magic and mecha in the anime, and I wasn't ready for that at all. But after that opening scene, I was like, okay. I mean, I still F's with it, and it's not
there later. Because so I noticed that in the opening scene too, and that's what kind of made me have a big question mark. I was like,
right, I know, like same thing. I wasn't ready for it at all as far as like the entire show, like period. Mm-hmm. But the good thing that they did, which was scaring me, like that's probably scaring you after the first episode, was pretty much how heavy it was going to play. And it is a significant factor, but not a factor enough where regular mother effers just become nothing, you know, just become insignificant. It's like, oh, here's powers here. If you don't got powers, why are you here? Like that wasn't the feel. Like it like balanced it out to a reasonable scale. Right. So that was good because like Yasuke, as far as like throughout the series, minus like, you know, final episode, won't reveal it, but it was just all physical prowess as far as like how he was able to still box with other magical mother effers. So I was like, okay, bet. So like the best way I was able to look at it was I also got vibes from Afro Samurai. Because like he wasn't actually like a magical mother effer in a sense. He was just like really strong and like really fast. And that was pretty much like Yasuke, like with his skill set also. The story was mad decent, especially for 6 episodes, like half an hour or under. You feel like they told it really well, where in the sense like you get a lot for only 6 episodes, where like at bare minimum, it felt like 12, at least in my opinion. Trying to think as far as what else. I don't know much as far as like the actual, you know, historical accuracies / like similarities. Like obviously with the magic and blah blah blah, it's not going to be completely historically accurate. But as far as like, you know, as far as like the true relationship between him and Oda, and then the impact that as far as like the culture sense goes of him being black as a samurai, because they played on that hardcore in the series, which is actually great, especially, you know, just with everything going on, like period, and, you know, America, and then, you know, XYZ, you don't want to rehash that right now. But as far as like the racial topics that was hit throughout the series, that was pretty impactful too, if you low-key thought about it, as well as the sex topics, considering they had a woman samurai too. So they even touched on the feminism aspect of it also. So they were, I mean, they packed a lot, again, in only 6 episodes. So I definitely got to give big ups just to the show in general. Along with, again, just the animation and the action scenes one more time. I mean, that stuff was like reasonably clean. I would ask for a little bit more action just because of how boss it really looked, in my opinion. But the art studio like went in. So again, big ups to them again.
So what would you rate it?
As far as a rating goes, I gotta give it. I can't give it a lit, but I think a flat decent as hell suffice. Okay. The only thing that would give it a lit is if they like one a little bit more. I feel like if they actually had the 12 eps, I would be able to do so, just to get like just more content in general. But again, to rehash that the story was so beautifully. But it's just I don't know. Just I guess the only thing about it is just it didn't give me enough. I was just hungry for more. And based on how they ended the series, they could do a season 2, but I don't think they will. I don't think they will, considering they ended the story like straight up, like just like okay, like based on how they ended it. The second season, there are going to be some elements of BS based on how cleanly they ended, just like the season and like with the series. But yeah, decent as hell. Definitely like a good short watch. With 6 episodes, was that like trip hours? That's definitely worth trip hours.